Pleasure welcoming you.
Thank you
Been a
very,
while.
thank you very much.
How are you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, we're in here today to discuss very important issues today.
Mhm.
Of course, one of which is majorly focused on the blame game of the current president of Nigeria. So, is it a sign of failure or a sign of lack of direction and capability
I will,
expressed?
good morning, Nigerians. It's been a while, and by the grace of God, I think we'll be able to tell you the reason why I've been off for some times. That I'm alive and healthy.
Thank
Thank
God for
everybody
that.
for the patience you have with us. Well, I really don't know what Mr. President is. Who is he really blaming, and who is he really pointing his fingers of blames on? Did you understand what I'm saying now? The big question is this. The big question is this. Let's ask Mr. President,
Okay.
who is he to APC
And who is APC to him?
and who is APC to him? Under which flag does he come out as Mr. President? He knows what is on ground. And government is all about continuity. When you get there, you either do what that government is doing, and if their policy is not with you, you push it aside and bring us your own. Let us see what is his own. Since he coming now, who is he blaming now? He easily forgets so easily, and he think Nigerians will just forget it like that. He was once a senator. Ask him as a senator, even if it's within 6 months. How many borehole did he dig for them in Lagos State
As a senator.
as a senator? Didn't he make money from there? Didn't he make his own name from there? Even up to now, not because he has become Mr. President, they call him Senator. I've started forgetting even his name. What is that? His name? I've even Bola Abi.
Bola Ahmed.
I started forgetting his name. I'm serious. I've started forgetting his name because of the hardship he has put on everybody in this country now. Then he used that his name to become a governor for 8 days, for 8 years. Let him show us his landmarks or what he has done within 8 days, 8 years. I mean, they later come to tell us that Lagos is working. When Fashola came in, when Ambode come in, when this one come in now, he become a rubber stamp. ATM card. Yes, another thing he did was he created more local governments. And the whole money he made from that local government, where is it? Where is the money? When the federal government sees the money and they later release the money, where is the money? That is what has broken the camp between him and Fashola and Ambode. A very wide story. Who is he blaming now? He remembered he said Emiloko. He has forgotten he has said that. And I still have that jingle where they were saying, don't mind them. They are not, but they want to start selling fuel for 250 naira. Don't mind them. Even if it go 500 naira, we will bring it down in their campaign. But even before he sit on the seat as Mr. President, he removed subsidy. They say subsidy has been removed. A month or 2 months after it, they say they are paying part of subsidies again. They remove subsidy. They return subsidy. The money they say they remove from subsidy, they use it in buying jeeps for themselves of 460 million per a member of the Senate. Probably with the rep, I don't know. Because my brother, I'm not current with what is going on in Nigeria again. Because everybody is just struggling to survive. You having a car, you are not buying fuel as if you are using Okada. to buy 1,000 naira fuel, and you keep it aside in case if you finish for road, you put it because you are not ready to invest your money into the car, completely into the car. Because if you go along the line now, if the tire puncture, like, we'll go to school there from here. If I calculate what I'm going to spend in a day from where I'm living to where I am now, we are going to spend nothing less than 7,000 naira a day.
On fuel?
No.
On transportation?
On transportation. So if I want to use fuel now, I'm going to use 5,000 naira a day, going and coming back, and not going to any other place again, dropping them and coming to my office from there to go back to my home. 5,000 naira in a day. Do you understand now? It's not reached a state that I'm not ready to go and buy the whole 5,000 at the same time. If I want to leave my home, I'll buy 2,000 naira to keep change. I don't know what is going to happen to the car on the road. So that I have a change that if anything happens, I'll make them to join another bus to go. So they make you to become an Okada man. In the expense of other Nigerians dying, you now come on, you want to start blaming who?
It's not inherited bad government, critically bad government.
What I'm saying, like, it is their own government.
APC blaming APC.
It is either AP or no anything. It is their own government. You want to tell us that it's not part of the government? How many slots of the ministers do you have then? How many slots of the Senate do you have in Nigeria then? Who are his loyalists? Including a core Hausa man. Listen to me. A core Hausa man who is not ready to follow somebody religiously. Call yourself a Muslim. If you are not a real practicing Muslim, a core Hausa man will not give you that regard. And they regard him because they know what they are getting from him, because they know that he's not a core Muslim. You still go alongside with him. Did you understand what I'm saying now?
Because of they have a common interest.
They have common interest, so the issue of religion is not there now.
It is only when they want to deceive the gullible masses.
Because they are gullible. Because they are gullible. And they are now looking for followers. So they will not bring issue of politics, and they'll bring issue of religion, tribes, and everything. They'll put it on table for you. You start chewing it while they are siphoning Nigerian money. They make Nigerian problem to become chewing gum to the masses. That you will eat, you will be chewing it, it has no end.
Honestly.
The beginning is that when you take it, you have a little sugar on it. Probably you take small water to wash that sugar to go down.
The more you chew, the less the value becomes.
It goes. And if you don't take time, if you get to a certain stage, you start biting your tongue. Because it has stayed too long with you. And that's what we are facing now. So who is blaming who?
If we actually have to blame, what are his templates?
Is Fashola not part of the past government?
I wonder.
Is it not his own slot? Mamora, if everybody did not know the office is holding.
Even Osibanjo.
Osibanjo has been there. It's part of his government. Are you getting me? What do you call this guy? Aregbe. Even if they end up fighting with themselves and they break camp, it is under his own slot that he has been there. Then what you call the latest man now that I see him, I don't see him as a decent man. Before I used to see him as a decent politician. Majami Amila, not even knowing that his own corruption is bigger than his boss. That ordinary screening, they want to screen people for the Senate. They are siphoning, they're getting money. Do you understand? But he knows how to play his own politics. When it is very close to the time of election, he will come and start empowering. After the election, you don't see his face. So you go there to go and siphon. So when it is time to go for what do you call it, for election, so we use that one as a campaign. You start literally empowerment in his area. No, I respect him for that. In Lagos State, one politician in Lagos State that I so much respect. I don't value him before, but gradually when I sit down to see what he's doing, I now see that he is more meaningful than even Tinubu himself. And that is this guy. What do you call this guy's name?
Faleke.
Faleke.
I can attest to that.
And that is Faleke. He has been empowering. Local government chairman has been siphonning the money. All the world chairman has been. Now he decided to do it himself, facing it himself.
Even after the election.
After the election, and without
He's
even
sustaining
he
it.
sustained it, and he's been doing it.
Kudos to Faleke for.
No. It's wonderfully do. And then when you talk of a national level, let me use this opportunity to congratulate my senator, Senator Abdul Fatai Omatayo Buhari of the Ogbomoso North. Fantastic. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday to you, sir.
Oh, happy birthday, Senator.
Long life and prosperity.
You are the best and more service to humanity.
Very, very. Either you like it or not, in Ogbomoso land, he doesn't want to know whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are this, you are that. His empowerment, look, he's so strict that his own blood brothers and sisters, they hardly get empowerment anything if the outsiders have never gotten anything. You hardly see his brothers go about the federal government property or do it. No, they don't work on their toes.
What is that his name again?
Senator Abdul Fatai Omatayo Buhari.
Oh, wow.
You understand? None of his brothers, none of his siblings, will you see them working on their toes to do like this? Say, my brother is a senator. He will bring you down. And everything he wants to do in empowerment, look, he do it from grassroots. Do you understand now? We have their likes out there. These are the ones we have seen. And these are the ones we are talking of. Because you don't talk of somebody far away. I'm talking of this one here because I'm close to it and I'm seeing it. I'm talking of that one here because I'm close to it. I see it. Let other people come out and tell us this is what their people are doing. Then we bring it together and come and merge it if it works with what the masses need.
But the truth that is not whatever they are doing is not enough. It's not commensurate to what is expected of them. We need more, of course, dividend of democracy down to the grassroots, where they are represented.
There, I can personally, if you have time, I'll take you around to come and show you what he has done from the grassroots. The dividend that you'll be able to see it. In terms of technology, in terms of the farming, in terms of everything, even security. Even security. This is a member of the Senate that DSS followers who are following you. You cannot even believe that they are DSS. He did not allow them to even behave like maybe they are DSS. No, it's not Richard. But if you see the clothes, you see him decently with you. He move along with society.
And communicate with
with everybody.
Senator.
My brother, no security man, when you want to go and meet him, no security man is going to stop his law. No, you walk to him. You just bend his head like this to ask you, what is the problem? He will take his ears like this to your mouth like this, what is the problem? The same thing his PS will not come and tell you, say, our guy is not have time. Maybe you come next week. No. Because he did not give room for that. But it's a little out of so many that we have, senators that we have, it's a little among them. They only touch few places in Nigeria. So now if I can talk of what my Mr. President, what my own senator has done, I've been in Lagos for over almost 20 years or more. But I've never seen what Mr. President here does, even when he was a governor to us. People should not be surprised that before he leave office, we are going to have 100 ministers.
Even with the scarce resources. He extended the ministerial portfolio to 48. And he's still crying that he's running short of funds.
We are not saying no. Is he a good manager? Did he manage the one he has on ground? Ask him this question. Is he a good manager? Did he manage the one he has on ground? He has created more offices now. What achievement have they achieved with the offices that he has created now?
The last 6 years.
in the last 6 months.
6 months.
You understand? How many people did you hear from outside? Don't say I'm nagging on one single thing all the time. How many people have you seen discussing about mineral resources on Nigeria? With the vast mineral resources we have that they are taking, what do you call this boy, this guy, Nedele, or what do you call it, that he has given him the minister of mineral resources? How many investors do you now have on that now? Those who want to come and dig to get our mineral.
The president is travel to Berlin and he's trying to woo some investors.
He is trying to.
Is it something that is commendable at this
I
time?
said he is trying to woo some investors. God forbid. How many of them are ready to believe Nigerians without thinking that you want to come and do them? A company fold up, they want to sell it. I was there in Apapa. We were marketing it. I have to video it in order to build confidence into my clients or those who will be interested. I'm not telling them I am Zubairu Muhammad Tawfiq, taking inventory of everything that they said that this thing you are seeing here is for sale. Because I have confirmed it's for sale. Because a lot of people have been going and be running away. They are afraid of putting their money tomorrow. They tell you that those trucks are not there for sale. Who is it? Sir, let's sit Mr. President down with his own wealth. Let him give at least 1,000 acre of land at every local government we have in Nigeria for farming. We want him to invest his own money. You don't understand now?
In that project.
Yes, we want Mr. President.
And make it compulsory for every local government.
Just like what he has done here with the toll gate. Just like what they have done with the abattoir. That they say that place is on lease. A contract lease that was being given to an ex-Inspector General of Police, Smith, for 100 years. So they don't want to live in poverty. This abattoir, everything they are making there goes to him. Just like what he has done with the toll gates. Where do you see toll gates in Nigeria again? Why is that place not being abolished? Why are they defending it then? He's defending his property. His son was crying that even the light and everything that they use in putting that place in order is about 2 billion. That they don't want it to be destroyed. The land belonged to Lagos State government, indigene. He took the land and he made use of it and he turned it to his own personal property. My oh my. Who is he aiming now?
Now, have you been able to understand what his economic footprints are?
There's nothing written down.
Last 6 months?
My brother, there's nothing written down. From all what he said he wants to do. That I said, let's be a little bit jovious and joke. It will crack a little joke. And it is sincerity. Didn't Mr. President promise us about cassava? Have they been cultivating the land now? Didn't Mr. President promise us corn? Have they been cultivating the land now? Didn't Mr. President promise us that we are going to have a tight security that 50 million youths will be employed?
Without being paid?
He didn't say no pay. When he was saying he didn't say no pay.
So one of the key cabinet says that he's trying to pay, he's just struggling to pay salaries.
Why will he not?
Workers. So how could he
when Jonathan
50 million
when Jonathan spent years, about 3 or 4 years, borrowing to service government, Nigerians don't know. Okonjo-Iweala came out to shout to Nigerians, we are borrowing to pay salary. Why? Because the cost of governance is very high. The cost of governance in Nigeria is high.
Without any commensurate
Nothing. They will
output.
3 weeks in the Senate, 4 weeks at home, or probably 2 months.
Imagine.
You understand? 3 weeks in the Senate, within that 3 weeks, they will be sleeping, beating themselves, shouting on themselves. After 3 weeks, now they will go on the set. They will go for 3 months or 4 months before they come back again.
And they will be paid for the
They are
results.
paid for the allowances of not even going to the Senate. And the workers who come out from morning and go back home in the evening didn't have salary. The cost of governance is high. Let it be pay as you go. At every sitting, let it be 2,500 naira.
They don't want to serve. You can go.
Go.
Go and mind your business.
You want to serve Nigerians. All these people have made their own money that up to the time that they are going to make their rate to serve this country without collecting one kobo. It's enough for them to serve this country. But they have sucked and sucked and sucked our blood. They've now turned the flesh itself to blood. They are now eating it. It has gone deep to the bone now.
The past president, Obasanjo said that the Western democracy is no longer fashionable in Africa. Would it be the reason why the blame game?
What is the institution that made him? Is it not part of the Committee of the Superpowers? They were in the same group with presidents of America. They are. Let's turn to communists. Let's see. Let's try it and see. Bring your rice. I'll give you my beans. Try it and see if every local government will not be serious on what they are doing.
Honestly.
Let's turn it to communists. Take your onion to that man that has pepper. He will collect your onion. You will collect pepper. We want to run a cashless government, just as they call it cashless now. Let's turn it on with foodstuffs
and raw materials.
Oh, that is where my people are going to cry. They are going to weep, because if you don't work, you don't eat.
By your people, who are you referring
I'm referring to the Yorubas. I'm Yoruba. Where is the land to farm? Check Lagos State. Today they want to beat Hausa man. Hausa man are useless man. Hausa man are this. The whole thing they are eating in Lagos State is from Hausa man. They want to do party every weekend. They want to kill cow. Nowhere here that they are rearing cow here in the West. Show me where they are. When is the time for festivity where you are talking of Ilea, that is Idi el-Kabir. They go there to go and bring the new troops. Despite the fact that they know that they are buying it at exorbitant prices. At the end of at the time when Ilea comes in, they are buying yet their brain did not even wake up to cut their full plots, to half plots and rear cow and cattle there. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Since there is already ready market for
it. My brother, there was a time they say that was a time they have a problem with household. Don't bring anything to here. They stop them from Baga. Don't come in, beat them here, beat them there. They now go to Cotonou there to go and bring tomato. A tin of tomato like this, we bought it for 2,000 naira. That was even then, not now. If it is now, we could buy it for 10,000 naira. We are producing nothing here. We are consumers. Palm oil is diluted one.
You are right.
Even palm oil that they cannot produce, by the time they buy, they dilute again
With some chemical, you are right.
with some chemicals. Every time you just see us condemning government, you will see Yoruba man will tell you, say this one is not good. Not somebody like me. I mean, even if I don't have it in ground, I have what it takes for us to invest on ourselves on what we do. We've been telling them the ideas of what to do, how to go about with it. Are they really doing it? I don't own anything in Lagos State. As time goes, I will tell you why even at home there we cannot do one or two things there. For those who have made their own money, they don't want to come down. The only thing they just want to save their own money, even in expense of everybody is going to die. They don't care. You understand what I'm saying now? So there is nothing like blaming game, my brother. Okay, the past government is bad. The Yoruba used to say one proverb. Kí ọkùnrin kó rí ejò, kí obìnrin kó pa, kéjò kó sá mọ́ ti sá lọ. You know what they mean? For a man to see a snake, a man, husband and wife going in the bush, and a man, the husband, see a snake, and it is the wife now that killed the snake. The target is for the snake not to bite any of them. That is the target. Not minding either it is a woman or a man that killed the snake.
Collective effort.
Collective effort.
So what is the president doing to right the wrong of the past?
To right the wrong of, okay, if you tell you, okay, fellow Nigerians.
When he said he will step into the shoe of the errors.
The other time when you tell the other time when you tell me, you know, I told you. He said, I am now back. The Supreme Court has now confirmed I'm the elected president of Nigeria. I am going to swing into action now. Is that not what you tell me, Mr. President told you? I think you have a meeting with him. I think you have a meeting with him. What is today's date? Please, what is today's date? Probably 21 or 22.
21.
21.
November.
I'm still waiting for you. In the next 10 days, I'll ask you that your dollar that you said was going to become 2,250 naira.
The more you look,
the less you see. The more you look, the less you see.
When Nigeria had expected him to hit the ground running after the Supreme Court declaration.
No, he told you now.
He's now telling us that he inherited.
No. He told you. He said now that he is now a substantial, what do you call it, president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is now going to swing into action. He is now seeking for sympathy. Mr. President, I have not heard you announce that all your salary for the next 4 years you are not going to take it.
I had expected him to do so, to declare that, because even the first lady, which happens to be his wife, said that they have enough money to sustain themselves without looking back to.
Yes, let Mr. President tell the whole, because this is official. It is his own money too. It belongs to Nigeria. Let him tell Nigerians officially, Nigerians have just come to come and serve you, to put things right. I am not going to earn salary. We've not met with you to come and tell you congratulations that Nigeria, after their own, what do you call it, the budget they bring out of that budget, they are going to use 5 billion to buy Yachi. Who is going to ride it? Is it every day? Is it making money for us every day? You buy Yachi of 5 billion naira, you keep it on ground. When you are going to China, you enter it to take you to China. When you finish what you are doing in China, you come back to Nigeria to come and pack it. Until when you are going out again, 5 billion naira is parked aside, and anytime you are using it, you are going to fuel it.
At the expense of the taxpayers' money.
Aside from that 5 billion that you have wasted.
Why there are salaries of workers that are not being paid?
The past government did not buy such things. So let him ask himself, why is he failing? The past president.
That's a very important question that he should ask himself. Why is he failing?
Oh no! The past president did not buy a Jeep of 160 million naira each. In the expense of Nigerians when they know there is nothing on ground. My brother, 160 million, you calculate it by numbers of people in the Senate. Is it not enough to raise the life of some families in Nigeria? Is it not enough? No, let him check himself. My brother, God, 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 God. What is that? Are you praying? And you think your prayer has not been answered? Ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? Ask yourself, what makes that your prayer not to be answered? Before you started blaming the witch and wizards, look, it is not a sin to be born into an unfortunate family. It is yet to be a sin when you grow up and you meet yourself in an unfortunate family. You know, it is not a crime to be born into an unfortunate family. It is yet to be a sin when you grow up to find yourself in an unfortunate family. My brother, it is a punishable sin for you to want to remain as an unfortunate person. If my grandfather did not have money, is it? Oh, what is Mr. President telling us? Okay, if my grandfather did not have money now, I should just grow up and just say, because my grandfather did not have money, it is not it is not a taboo for me also not to have money. So let's remain like that as poor people. Mr. President, check yourself and check those who are around you. Or those people you have given employment, is it free? Those offices that you are expounding, the same people you see that they've given all these offices, they are now going to bring their loyalists as their PAs. 10, 20, 30, or 15 each to that office.
Of course.
Even if they are doing nothing, they will collect salary. Mr. President, check yourself. You have nothing to offer this country. I told you from day one that Mr. President is gone. He has nothing to offer this country now. You understand? The brain he's having now is that of kindergarten. It is truth. It is the truth. If he's not Mr. President and you meet him in his own home and he's saying something, you will whisper to my ear and say, don't blame him because his age. You'll be thinking like a small boy. Wouldn't you say that? Eh? What makes difference between himself and the old man you keep there that is at home? That you're saying his brain is that of kids. Those of his own same age.
Are there not people around him who should, of course, guide him?
When he employed them to when he employed them to go and make money for him from the offices that he has created, to make money for him from the offices that he has created, they cannot. Look, the ex-vice president. I remember that one of their programs that I watched then, Lagos State program, maybe they know their caucus the way they are. So the ex-vice president was saying something about Mr. The present president. He was saying something about him. He said he's a man of his own word. If he said the decision is his own decision, that he remembered there was a day they were debating on issue from 4:30 in the evening, and they did it till 6 o'clock in the next day. The next thing the Mr. President, they said, I own this state and this is what I want. If you don't like, all of you can go. And he get up and he went home. They tackled an issue from 4:30 in the evening till 6 in the morning. And the next thing he tell them that this is my state. I own it. If you cannot follow it, that's all. He's a dictator. You understand me? He's a dictator. No. All the employment that they have been given now, this one here, have you had special advisor on social now? No, tell me.
I have not.
I don't have any no, though it is not even supposed to be. What is the Senate doing? Who do you want to come and advise you on what? When you have your Senate, you have this is what they are supposed to use their brain for. My brother, we are done for the day.
Honestly, it's quite sad. Finally, what becomes the fate of average Nigerians? If the government, under the mantle of change or hope, renewed hope, will start the
We are living a hopeless hope now. They call it hope for sure. Is that what they say? It has become a hopeless hope now. If I may ask you, are you sure of where we are going, where you are going after you leave here now?
Yeah, I'm sure of where I'm going. I'm sure of where I'm going after now.
Uh-huh.
But that seems to be the case of this government because with this left game, they're telling Nigerians that there was an error.
I'm just asking you, are you really sure you are going? Let's assuming that you are going to Surulere. Are you sure your budget will take you?
Okay, thank you.
I'm not talking of it. Are you sure? They might not even likely to change your mind.
Unless there is miracle.
That is what I'm saying. You're not sure. You're not sure. That's the problem with Nigeria now. We are not sure of where we are going. We are living a hopeless hope that I cannot tell you to have patience to tomorrow is going to be good. Then I'm going to lay you an example of this is what I've seen to show you that tomorrow is going to be okay. Thank you, Nigerians, for being with us.
Wow,
God bless you.
it's a wonderful one to end with this submission. Thank you so much, Alhaji, for this.